Guys, we're up in North Georgia, and we are going to dyno the TT Coyote. This section, yeah. So this thing, and as you said, tire terminator and twin turbo, whatever. Fancy. So this is Jeb's handiwork, and this car was built from the ground up at Jeb's shop, Cutworm Specialties. That would be absolutely stupid. We're trying to make it work, just not quite fitting the same lug pattern right there. It's a little bit tighter of a lug pattern. We're going to try and grab another set of wheels here. All right, straight back, just nice and slow. I'm just watching this and then we're going to stop. That sling ray car that I had was an inch and a half off that side of the dyno and 4 inches off the side of the dyno. It had 405 rears on the back of it. So this is on the other end of the spectrum here with the hell is it?
It's a 7-inch wide.
A 7-inch. So we don't have the same problem, but
well, see, I did this car whenever I was building this car. I wanted to do a skinny tire.
It's just,
and I did this car in a like they do motorcycles. So the front wheels are 2 inches bigger than the rear. So these are 18s in the back and 20s in the front, but they're steel wheels.
It's got to look. All right, so all of this stuff was built with just basically out of his mind, you know, just stuff kind of popped, and it's just incredible the detail of everything. So I love all of this almost like fabric looking, I mean, just the whole montage of it. I mean, it's so freaking cool. I mean,
this is number 6.
Number 6. Wow. Six car.
It's the 6 hot rod I built from scratch.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. So you've got other SEMA builds. You've got other.
I built a dually hot rod, aluminum body. I call it a
dually. And that's on your Instagram, which is Cutworm Specialties on Instagram.
That one went to SEMA.
Yeah, this thing is like it is so hard for me to describe. I wish I could show everybody this thing in person. It's like beautiful and hideous. It's evil and it's cool. It is so sweet. I mean, some of this stuff is just, you know, the welds on it are just absolutely meticulous. I mean, he's got some hidden stuff. He's got...
It's an assault on your senses.
Yeah, it is such a thing to behold. And I mean, guys, look at how low this thing is on the dyno. I mean, like, I'm basically a fist, and we are pretty much right. Is this the highest setting?
That's the highest.
So it's on air ride, right?
It's got hydraulics set up.
Okay, so you got a hydraulic setup, and we can just basically drop it. When we brought it here, we just dropped it on the trailer, and he has seats. They are not in it yet, but everything, the pedals, the whole chassis, everything about the design. I mean, guys, I've been to a lot of shops. Like, I mean, this is so cool. That's the steering wheel, and we have it removed just so we can, you know, get in and out of the car nice and easy. I mean, the shifter, all that. This is a Ford 9-inch. It is a Coyote. By no means was this thing meant for peak power. This is really like meant to be a cruiser working piece of art. And
you know, I think a lot of people, when they're building a car, it's easy to get lost in, I need to make the most horsepower possible.
Certainly.
And you have to be realistic about what it is. You know, I wanted it as a design feature to have the skinny, tall wheels.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're going to be like 200 or 300 horsepower over the tolerance of this.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, heck, NA, this thing would have exceeded what that tire can do. So we're on a 7-inch tire, and again, I know I'd said it before, and a number of other ways. The wheel he designed in-house, built in-house. The steering wheel built in-house. Everything is built in-house. I mean, you know, the design of the suspension and the cradle and the frame, everything. It's just, to me, it's completely mind-blowing. I mean, guys, if you're into welding and fabrication, this is your man. I mean, this is the type of build that you would want to see up in person. This is something that you would travel across the country to see, even travel to another country to see. But it is so sick. I mean, this right here is an intake manifold that he designed, just kind of dreamt it up and made it into reality. So completely stock 5.0, but with twin turbos, and again, design the header, all that. Turning something, you know, in your mind into a reality, and then forming the metal in order to be able to do it. I mean, I've been around a lot of fabricators, and this thing is just incredible. And it's not just this, it's like all sorts of crap that he does is just off the chart. I mean, it's really amazing. So definitely check out some of his stuff. Check out his Instagram. He's definitely doing some work on a car that I have, and he's built a number of other cars. Like that one right over there is a car that he's built, and that was, you know, something years and years ago.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 8 or 10 years ago, something like that. This thing is a car that I was kind of learning how to do some drifting in, and actually that's his car right now. It's a wide body E46. That's a 3-liter motor. That's his daily driver. Really fun car. Again, neither of these cars are going to like knock your socks off with power, but they're drift cars. And a drift car, you don't really need all that power. It's really about speed maintenance and really making it work. So this right here, yeah, car control. I mean, this is such a cool car because that's an S2000 motor and tranny. And what was the diff? The diff was a stock diff, right?
No, this has a old Celica rear end in it.
Okay, so it's a welded up diff. This has a welded up diff. Old Celica rear, and it's gutted. I mean, this thing weighs nothing.
Like 1,900 pounds and has 200 horsepower at the wheels.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
four-cylinder.
I've been playing around with drifting this car a little bit, and I'm by no means good. I'm just starting to learn the ropes, and this is the first car I was really drifting, and it's a blast. I mean, you helped me link one time I linked the whole course that we had here, so I was like, yeah, it was awesome. So that was really cool, and Jeb's been coaching me. But I mean, it's got a cage. It's like you said, 1,900 pounds, 200 wheel horsepower. It's really fun. And guys, you know that I drive 1,000 horsepower cars all the time. You know, 700 horsepower is the new 400. But dude, drifting is a different. Yeah, 700 is the new 400 for sure. But this is definitely fun, and this is kind of the reason why we're doing that. So, you know, I met Jeb probably about 5 or 6 months ago or something like that. And
We met up here.
Yeah, I met here, and we did some karting, and you know, he was and did some drifting. This right here, what I like so much about this car is it even has the S2000 gas tank. So you basically took a donor car and put it in something that, you know, it's much less expensive, but it's so much lighter and so much more fun than the original car. And when we put the hood down, you can see like the circles, and he does this kind of artsy thing where it's like you keep all the patterns, like the theme of your Jawbreaker car, which is another drift car that he has. He's got a problem, bad drift problem. Oh yeah, I rode in Jawbreaker. I haven't driven it. That's the one I drove in.
But Jawbreaker's got a theme. It's got triangles everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, there's some really sexy shots. I mean, guys, whether you're into the import thing or not, what I have really come to appreciate is the fact that even if it's not necessarily the fastest, craziest thing, if it really matches its application well, you can have a hell of a lot of fun in a 100-horse Miata, because it's not necessarily about the overall speed. It's the fact that you can stick those turns faster than everybody else, and you can be very competitive with low power.
Speed, yeah.
Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. So now we're going to try and see what we got with our timing map, and we have a decent controllable amount of boost. We just need to make it safe, because again, this thing is not really it's not going to have daily driver duty. I'm not going to short it, but
Street car.
It is a street car. We got to have good drivability, got to go through everything that we can, but we're on the way now. So let's do it. Yes, we're going up, and I could swear we are spinning. What? All right, so do you think that they were spinning or no?
I didn't see any smoke or anything.
Okay, I can't verify if we were spinning or not, but hey, that's not bad. Third gear, 462 horse. I'm just gonna check everything, make sure everything's looking good. I spun that a couple hundred RPM higher. I think that it did have some spark knock up top there. We haven't been able to have these widebands work, so I'm gonna check the wideband on the computer, and we're gonna keep rolling. We'll try a fourth gear pull if I'm feeling a little nutty. Again, this is a brand new, kind of untested car. It's never even seen probably half that mile an hour in the reality of it. So it was 121 miles an hour in
any mile per hour.
Third gear.
That's how fast.
Yeah. I don't know if I even want to do that. So,
what,
guys, in fourth gear, this thing should make probably another 30, and it's just I don't know if I want to see that kind of wheel speed, about like 150 some odd miles an hour. So, again, you know, we're making good progress for what it is. I mean, I know a Coyote guy is going to be like, hey, 7 pounds of boost on that, that's weak. You know, we make 550 or whatever at that, but it's not about that. This is just trying to make this thing live. It's a super cool project, and we're just trying to show you guys the tuning aspect of it. And tomorrow Jeb promises a good nice burnout, like a worthy burnout. You know, it's a bit cold outside and all that, and I mean, I've had this Chipotle sitting out here for you know, I don't know, hell, it's been like a day and a half or something like that. We're just gonna do some pulls as we're going here, and kind of recycle our energy right there. That's gonna cook our food really good. I'm gonna have to do a good couple solid pulls there, but I think we're gonna get it. I'm smelling rubber each and every pull, so it makes me feel like I'm freaking annihilating him. But then again, my head is not usually about 20 inches from the tire either, so oh yeah. No, we're definitely, look at that,
we're definitely testing.
We're hazing them. Okay, so yeah,
we are spinning.
They are spinning a little bit. We'll respray one more time, try and see if we can get our good final pull there, and kind of top this off on an exclamation point there. We thought that we were done with this, and I forgot we were supposed to change spark plugs. That's my fault. So I had went and kind of retarded the timing, and here's the thing. We're running a stock plug, which I, again, totally skipped my mind from all the problems that we were going through. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the correct spark plug, which is going to be 2 steps colder. We should be able to run a little bit more spark advance and make more power. Okay, so we have talked about this before. See how that plug is protruding more on the left, and then this one is recessed much more. This is a colder plug by 2, I can barely hold that thing, jeez. So this guy is much cooler. It is recessed down there more, less likely to spark knock, holds less heat in per run. So what we're gonna do is throw these guys in there and hopefully be able to turn up the timing a little bit. That's where we're gonna stop. 450 horsepower, freaking beautiful, beautiful work of art.
Drivable.
And drivable, yeah. So we still got a lot of little tweaking to do on the idle stuff, but we're gonna work at it, and burnouts will ensue. So Jeb, you know, the Coyote's a little tired. Maybe you should just let it take a rest. Maybe lay it down a little bit there. Well, okay then.
It wants to go to sleep.
Yeah. Little wheel hoppy.
Wheel hop bad.
Guys, that twin turbo Coyote was truly one of a kind. I wanted to thank Jeb so much for giving me the opportunity to be able to tune that thing. He is a very incredible and very talented individual. Check out some of his stuff on Instagram. Also, he makes a number of other parts for drifting, and he makes BMW parts. He makes shifters and all sorts of other, things for drifting. Ed Verstegen, you are the winner of this last giveaway with the screwdrivers and Fasterproms shirts and all of our stickers. So thank you and congratulations to you. Next giveaway. As I mentioned, they are going to keep getting better and better. So next giveaway, giving all of our Fasterproms merchandise and a Craftsman 104-piece mechanics tool set. This is pretty sweet if you're going to have it in your truck or car or whatever. It's pretty versatile tool set there. Now, if you purchase any purchase in December, we'll enter you into the final 2 giveaways, and that is a Brian Tooley cam kit and an MPVI 2 from HPTUNERS. And you must be a follower on Instagram and a subscriber on YouTube. So I had so much fun doing this video. I have spent a little bit more time with Jeb. We have a bunch of other things that we were going to do. Kind of got to finish that up. Had a couple snags here and there, but look forward to that coming very, very soon. Stay tuned, my friends. God bless you guys, and thanks for watching.